Screw it, I'm just gonna do it. Uh, yeah, so basically, I got this comment from Chase, who we are on Letterboxd together, and I never really talk about film on this YouTube, but I sort of the comment really festered with me, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this regardless of what happens. So I guess I'm gonna check the Letterboxd Wrapped. So yeah, basically, Letterboxd is a website where you watch films and all that. There's not really much more to it. It's like IMDb but better. I know not many people use it, but I'm just gonna do the video anyway, because why not? So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what I expected to see here. I watched a little too many films, maybe. I mean, damn, that's like fucking 2 out of 3 days I watch a film. Okay, by on average for per year. More than an hour film every day, man. Life's good. Gotta not only play MKW, gotta also sit and not do anything and intellectually stimulate yourself. So yeah, Willem Dafoe is like my top actor on everything. He just appears in everything. Every single movie, I'm always like surprised that Willem Dafoe is there. And yeah, Linklater, I sort of went on a. Does it show if I? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Literally, like, we're 4 days where I watched five Linklater films, because I really got into him. I think he really is one of the best directors. I think his style really hits me well. I've been thinking about rewatching like the Before trilogy and all that as well, but I haven't got around to that. There's just so many things I need to rewatch. It's an endless curse. I'm never gonna end up rewatching a lot of them. Yeah, highly rated 2024 films. I think I was debating between this because I mean these are all great films. I really thought Anora was the best of the year after I saw it, just because it sort of hit really hard on the first watch. And it was weird. It was really funny. But the more that I think about it, I think Challengers is probably the best films I've seen this year. It's just like it's so crazy. it's a yeah, it's a really fucking crazy and sexually charged film. Yes, yeah. It to be fair, the ping pong games haven't been too insane. I think this maybe people have forgotten about this film, but it's insane. I kind of want to watch it again. Huh? What's this? Yeah, Surprise is actually in June because I think towards the end of the year, like it felt like I was watching like too many films. I was like sort of trying to consciously watch a little less film, and then I just kept watching like crazy amounts, like literally like 10 films a week by the end of the year. Yeah, I mean this is tied clearly. Yeah, I still haven't. I think that the last time I went a week without skipping a film was in 2022, and it was because I was in the UK. So it's been a. I sort of after I realized that stat, I sort of got a bit nervous. Like, no, that if I haven't watched a film for a week, I'm like, damn, I gotta get the gamification going. Can't be missing a week. Yeah, this sort of shows that Friday, you have stuff to do, and then Sunday you just want to sit on the couch and not do anything. This is crazy, actually. It's very clear to see how the weekend dynamic, and then the rest of the week is just the same. Hmm. Okay. I thought that I was a bit. I remember this was like this is really gonna be my last film. The fucking William, William and Gromit, yeah, Wallace and Gromit, the wrong trousers. Great film, man. Honestly, haven't seen it. Give it a watch. It's super short. It's funny. I remember it from my childhood. I was like, it's like there's no way this is as that insane as I remember. But yeah, it was really good. It's actually really well made. Very impressive to watch, when you're older and understand how impossible making everything in the film is, all the claymation and all that. And the worst person in the world, first watch. I guess it fits. Also, just January 1st to December 31st. No days missed there. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'm glad Threads is here because I think it's probably the best film I've seen this year. Bar like rewatches. Yeah, I think that the Threads was really the film of the year for me. It really like it really it was the only one that like really blew me away and was like I didn't know films were able to do this. So yeah, Threads, man, what a film. Is that it? That's it. Humanity and the world around us, action epic. I'm actually surprised about that. I didn't think this would be here. I think I mean I can watch the yeah. I can check this page out as well. I think this will have a little bit better, a little bit more in depth stuff. Yeah, kneecap's the one I forgot, or the one that the Wrapped left out. I think that was probably up there. I'd say it's better than I saw the TV Glow, but I mean, hard to compare. Very different films. Crazy film. Very very Irish. I've been on a weird like Irish nationalism arc, and it really spoke to me when I saw it in the cinema. Yeah. What else? I guess these are yeah. So yeah, King Kong was a film I watched for the first time this year, and man, I was really taken aback by it. Can't believe I rated King Kong 5 stars, but it was actually a crazy ass film for the 30s. Like even sort of very approachable today, I thought, which is surprising. This is just oh my god, this is just crazy. This is probably. I was just like sitting on the couch, like, what the hell is this, man? Like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, if you ever want to like just lose your shit, watch that. Yeah, Evangelion, all the these are all rewatches. Um, yeah, that was a movie. This is actually I managed to watch this on a date. Yeah, I even said, "What is that? What the hell is that?" Okay, why have I? They should have never made me be able to customize this stuff. But yeah, no, I watched this on a date, and I've been thinking for a while that it's like, oh yeah, this is a perfect date movie, and then yeah, it was kind of surreal that it actually became true. Didn't work out though. Unlucky. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, really, really great film. Really damn great film. Just so large in every way. And this, I got really obsessed with it. Mama Tambien. Uh, this is one of the few films I actually watched twice. I watched it and then I'm like, damn, it just stuck with me for a while. It's yeah, really probably other than Threads, I think it's probably the best film I saw this year for the first time. And then May December was just a treat. Wonderful film to see live in the theaters. When it sort of dropped. I rewatched Lord of the Rings, Boyhood, all this, After Sun, Perks of Being a yeah, okay. Lot of rewatches of my favorite films for sure. Um, yeah, I guess this is all the same stuff. Yeah, I watched Lord of the Rings twice. Perks of Being a Wallflower twice. I really, this feels like a bit unhealthy to be obsessed with this film because it's very, very teenage film. But I don't know. I just like it a lot. Makes me feel warm inside. Knowing it feels very I honestly kind of feel like watching it tonight. I'm not even gonna lie, and I might actually do that. God damn it, not again. Um, yeah, I was having this conversation with my sister at the gym. It's like I'm 25 now. Like, is it like really weird to be watching all these teenage films? Like, I was watching Mean Girls. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fire. I'm like, this film is literally made for 15-year-old girls, and I'm here watching this. Like, at what point am I gonna be old enough for it to be like really creepy? Watching films made for teenage girls. But I guess society won't tell me what to do, huh? Yeah, this is always depressing because it's all Hollywood. It's just all Hollywood all the time. Glad at least like France is a little bit up there, and always drama. I mean, that's just what I really gravitate towards all the time. I'm surprised comedy is in second. It usually isn't so high. I don't I don't know why I watch so many comedy films. Usually it would be like thriller second, and comedy would be like way down here. Odd. Just a few Finnish films actually. I don't really watch Finnish films, but got a couple, homegrown films done. Finland kind of has a bad film scene compared to the rest of the Nordics, I think. Well, except maybe Iceland, but like the rest of the Nordics just have great, like very well-known creators who make like really unique works, and Finland literally has like Kaurismäki, and the rest is, well, I guess I haven't delved too deep into it, but like the old Finnish films I've seen have always like been like it's very clear that this is like not as good as the rest of the world. But good to dive a little bit. Okay, moving relationship stories, and what the hell is this is usually again just nowhere near so high, but I guess I was a little more of a bloomer this year. Um, Action epic. This is like gonna be Jason Bourne and what? Okay, neither. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, action spy secret. That's why. Well, that was Jason Bourne films and the John Wick films, and that sort of buffed my stats a little. Yeah, this looks about right. 10% of the film 2024 films. There's like a lot of, I think maybe another 10%, if not more, are 2023 films just because they drop so late here. Yeah, but it always surprised me how many more rewatches there is than there actually is. And yeah, I always review everything. I just always have something to say. I feel, or if I'll just force myself to say something unfunny. If not, I don't know. It's like a weird diary that I keep. It's fun. I really like it. It's weird and meditative. A bit more critical. I think usually with the ratings, I think 4.5 is above 3.5. But maybe I just watched. Maybe I got a bit more critical this year. I don't know. 1 star film. Can I even see what that is? Can I? Does it let me click it? Hello? Oh Jesus, yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Less spoken about that film, the better. And the watch list just it's gone down a little. I think I calculated that I think I'll be about 99 years old if I watch films at this rate. For the rest of my life, I need to live pretty long to like actually finish my watch list. So maybe I should stop adding stuff to it all the time. but but again, you see that film and you're like, oh, I really want to see that. So maybe I should clear up my watch list. There's a bunch of stuff that I probably won't ever watch, but I mean, my watch list is usually like 1,300 or something. So I'm sure I could cut it down a little bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Matt Damon, Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Can you tell I watched the John Wick films and the Bourne films? Still Willem Dafoe somehow like edges them out. Unbelievable. Linklater. George, yeah, George Miller. I watched, yeah, oh, that was another marathon I went on. I watched the Mad Max films. I'd never seen any of them. And I saw Furiosa in the cinema, and I just went on a. I watched them all. I watched all of these in one day. What the hell was happening on the 2nd of June? I didn't have much going on that day, huh? This film fucking sucks. The rest are pretty great, though. I hated this film so much, man. Such a disappointment, man. A crime against all the dads everywhere in the world. It's a kids film, man. John Wick, just that he'll be the he'll be Jason Bourne films, Peter Jackson, yeah, Lord of the Rings, Evangelion. What else did I watch from Anno? Oh yeah, I watched Ritual. I yeah, it was good. I expected it to be better because I mean it's Anno, man. They literally have a poster of the end of Evangelion right there. Love that man to death, but you know they can't all be masterpieces. South Park. Yeah, I went on a weird. I went on a Mike Lee binge. I'm kind of sad I never watched more of his films. I really got into him for a while. I really always thought about watching more films of him, but I never ended up watching any more after another year. Maybe I should get on that this year as well. Very English, very depressed. Nick Park, Frank Capra. Did I watch? Oh yeah, it happened one night. No, It's a Wonderful Life. I didn't watch it this year. Instead, I watched this on Christmas. Not the same, but still good. Still really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over that. After yeah, oh my, yeah. I definitely watched some art house after watching like the Mad Max and John Wicks. And there needs to be some balance. There really needs to be some balance. You want that crazy shit, and you just want to meditate afterwards. Yep. I really didn't like this as much as everyone else, but I rewatched it. And yeah, it's a really great film. It is amazing. It's really well made. And this, masterpiece, masterpiece by Agnes Varda. Um, we're still yet to finish the trilogy. I need to pester my friend about that. And then yeah, okay, this is a weird one. I just like had to log this when I saw this was here. I always watch it when the World Cup comes along. Most shocking moments. This. Steins Gate was my yearly do nothing but watch anime day. I've had this tradition for a couple years now. That's where I just stay at home, stay on the couch and watch anime and see if life's worth living anymore. I had a good time, but it's definitely not something I can do more than once a year, I don't think. And yeah, I watched The Trip to the Moon. I don't think I ever saw it fully, but it was actually like it was cooler than I thought, and it was like it warranted an actual log because it felt like a real film, even though film was so new back then, and all the technology was just very old and archaic. But like all the set design was crazy. Recommend it. Recommend watching it. Too Many Cooks. I can't believe I'd never seen this. Apparently, this is like a very big deal. It's like it's psychedelic, man. Oh yes, I'm glad this exists because this is just I don't know. There's some crimes here. I don't know how trans is not higher rated. I always look at it and I'm like, how the hell is this only like at 3.13? And I go on the reviews. I'm like, everyone's like, oh, imagine you have an interesting idea. Shut the hell up. Memento for dumb. Shut the hell up. It's funny. It's fun, dude. It's just good fun. Just, I mean, but there's definitely a theme here. You know, a bit trashy. I mean, this is a masterpiece. This is an actual masterpiece. This is maybe not as much of a masterpiece, but come on, a 1.97. It was funny, man. Yeah, and then I guess just films that I really liked and maybe people don't like as much. Sad to see Sunshine on Here. Actual masterpiece. And yeah, I just couldn't get it. This I was really disappointed. I think this was probably the biggest disappointment of the year for me because the poster looks so cool. I'm like, oh, Antonianini. I've never seen anything from him. I'm like, oh, let's watch L'Avventura. Man, it was boring. I just, I just didn't. I just didn't sort of follow along. I just couldn't get immersed. I was like, oh yeah, cool landscapes and everything, but what the hell's going on in this film? I don't care. Rocky as well. I started hitting the gym last year. I've kept it up, but I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna get me pumped up for the gym. No, it was boring. It was boring. I hate it. Sylvester Stallone just sucks. I just couldn't get anything from his performance. I just don't see why it's so popular. I really don't see how it spawned like so many sequels. I just don't get it. And again, I'm not going to talk about this stupid ass film. This should have never been made. I hope it gets deleted and burned in a studio fire. And all the copies are gone forever, although I don't think that's going to happen today. This was a boring film. Yeah, this is the film that really put me off Giallo for like forever. I haven't watched a single Giallo film after that. It was so boring. I just can't handle it. I think I'm just gonna accept and accept that it's not my thing. I just don't care for all of it. Actually, maybe, but this was probably the biggest disappointment of the year. This was my film 1000. I built this up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this 4 hour epic. It just wasn't. I didn't understand it. The second half was better, but like, it doesn't really matter when you've seen 2 hours of stuff that you're not really interested in, and then like the second half is a little better. So you've already seen like a film that you don't really like. It's kind of hard to win you over at that point. Yeah, just really not my thing. And yeah, this is a crime to all the dads out there. Just packaging a children's film in the Mad Max franchise is truly just unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, I guess these are all the films. Okay, never mind, not all of them. World map. One from Russia. What did I see from Russia? Oh yes, the famous Russian film, The Bourne Supremacy. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for stat padding. China. Oh yes, the famous Chinese film Jason Bourne. Come on, at least India. Yes, Dread, the famous Indian film. Yes, guys. I'm so I'm Mr. Worldwide. Basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. I watch these, obscure art house films from foreign countries. Okay, at least this was like kind of South Korean. Yeah, I'm surprised there's nothing more from South Korea, man. I've really been slacking in the Asian side. They still haven't from Japan. I suppose. Yeah, okay, these are like actually all Asian or actually all Japanese films. Cool. Films you've read. Yeah, this one I I'm sort of hyped for this, but I also think this might just be the Brazil effect, which happens a lot on Letterboxd. Is that it just the film drops in Brazil and all the Brazilians really love it. So I'm kind of just waiting for it to actually be more popular in the West before I watch this to see if like it's just a very Brazilian thing to like this. But no, it does seem like it would be a great film. I'll probably watch that. Same with this. I need to watch this at some point. Yeah, this is even on my watch list. Yeah, I gotta see this. Okay, what the hell? I've never seen this before. Will have spoilers in them. It's like a. This was recommended to me by Hahe. He said this is really good. Um, I don't usually watch that much anime. I mean, ignore that, but yeah, doesn't really work for me a lot of the time. But when it works, it's really great. So maybe I'll probably give that a watch. I think I'll probably give Sing Sing a watch. Count of Monte Cristo. I kind of want to watch the 2002 version because I really like that, but maybe I'll watch that instead. And then I don't know about the Wild Robot. I'm not gonna watch that. I know I'm not gonna watch the Haiku the Dumpster Battle, but maybe I'll watch the Wild Robot. I'm not sure. Doesn't doesn't really interest me as much as it maybe should. I'm not really sure what this is. Highly rated with your friends. My friends like Whiplash and Mad Max Fury Road. And it looks like my friends are all film bros. Okay. Pulp Fiction there, yeah. I guess that's it. I guess there's not much more to talk about. Again, I think best film, best first watch of the year, definitely Threads. But I don't know if I want to watch that ever again. Threads and maybe Once Upon a Time in America. Tu Mama Tambien. I think those are probably the top three first watches this year. Yeah, well, that's it. You better make one, Chase. Oh, fuck, I've been recording for like almost 30 minutes. I need to cut this down somehow. Huh. I don't know. Alright, well. GG.